Hi everybody, now we're going to actually learn how to do 1-point perspective. What you need for this are the two worksheets that are provided in the Google Classroom. One of them looks like this and says 1-point perspective intro, room and door. The other one looks like this and it says drawing a room in 1-point perspective. If you do not have a printer or your printer's not working, it's totally fine. You can just draw a square with a straight edge on a white sheet of paper. Totally fine. And for this, you can just look online at your Chromebook and just have it up and follow along step by step. You also need a sharp pencil with a good eraser, and you need a ruler or a straight edge. If you don't have a ruler, you could use like the side of a folder or a book. All right. We're going to follow step by step with what it says here. The first thing it says is make a big X in the middle of your page. What you want to do is you want to go to the corners of that square that's there, and you want to make a really, really light line. Press so lightly with your pencil because you're going to need to do a lot of erasing later. And you're going to go in this direction now. Really, really light line from corner to corner. And you're going to see that you make a big X, and where the two lines meet, you're actually going to put a dot right there. That dot is going to be your vanishing point that we talked about in the slideshow that I showed you. The next step that it talks about is that you need to put a square within the square. So here's what I want you to do. Take your ruler and line it up with the side of your square. And when you do that, you're only going to go to the diagonal lines. And you're going to see that you have kind of a wall of a square right there. Then you're going to go to the other side. You're going to once again line up your ruler with your edge of your square. And you're going to make another line. Then you go to the bottom and you kind of connect the dots. Wherever those two lines end, you're going to connect the dots in those spots. And finally, you're going to do the top one, and you're going to end up with a square within a square. Next step, it says you need to erase the X in the inside square. Okay, but when you do it, you want to make sure that you do not erase the vanishing point. The vanishing point is actually something we're going to need for this entire project. And this project won't just last today. It will last for several lessons. And we're going to be adding a little bit each time we do one of these exercises until it has lots of fun details in it. And that's what it looks like. All you see inside the middle square is your vanishing point. That's it. And you might notice that it starts to resemble a room. This would be the ceiling, this would be the floor, and these are two walls. The next thing it says to do is you're going to be making a door. And when you make the door, you want to think about how tall a door is in comparison to a room. If you're in your room right now doing this, you might want to look at how tall a door is in comparison to the ceiling. In my house, it's about right here. It's a little below the ceiling. And I'm going to make a little mark there. And once I do that, I'm going to line up my ruler with the mark. And I'm going to make a really, really light line that goes from the vanishing point to that mark. Just like that. Actually, I'm going to make it extend out a little bit more. And you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so it should look just like that. Then what it says to do is at the end of that line, you're going to make a line that goes down. And when I say down, I mean it's got to be parallel to the side of the big square. So you're going to go like that. So it kind of looks like that, almost like a part of a triangle. It goes up and then down, and notice this line is parallel to the side. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to make yet another parallel line to the inside square. And you're going to notice that this is starting to resemble a door. But how do we make it look like a door? Well, we no longer need this anymore. Now that we've connected this door to the vanishing point, we have all the right angles, but we no longer need this. So we're going to get rid of it. And now you have a shape of a door, but it looks a little empty. So very easy. All you have to do is add a little circle to your door. You got a doorknob, and there you have a room and a door. So this is the first of many exercises that we're going to do. You want to hang on to this worksheet. Don't throw it away. This is not the last day we're going to work on it. The next time we have a lesson, an online lesson, you're going to be learning how to make a window, and possibly that day we'll also learn how to make a poster. Possibly just a window, but maybe a poster too. So as time goes on, this room will get filled up with lots and lots of things. So definitely hang on to it, put it somewhere in your room or with your stuff, and I'll see you again next time.